Okay. I'm trying. My clock was about to run out, so I stopped the timer so I could restart it while I was looking at it. Didn't work so good. So hopefully I'm back. If I keep shutting off, we're going to call it a day. Guess Patty doesn't know you don't have to stop the broadcast to save the recording and keep going. I do on my camera, Jean. I think my setup's different from whatever yours is because I can't. I have one option, and that's to broadcast or stop broadcasting, and the recordings are set behind that in the software. So I don't have the same option as you do, apparently. And I think also I've seen Paula be able to do that, where she can just start and stop. But I can't do that for some reason. No, I don't go through Ustream. Maybe I should to figure out how to do it, though. I hate to change anything that's semi-working. Now this is weird. My Stabilo All isn't liquefying much. This part is a little bit, but it usually blurs right out. Isn't that weird? Huh. Not liking how that looks. I mean, it's giving me a little bit of a black outline, but it's not the way I was hoping for. Strange. I'll have to try that next time. See what happens. Having paint problems in my Dilutions journal? Did I have a paint problem? You mean with the Stabilo All? I think that's because all the matte medium that I've got slopped down on top of here. The paper is so deep under here. There's nothing, it's not reacting to the paper for sure. Thanks, Janet. Yeah, I have no problem with these journals. Not that I use them all the time, but I used a couple quite a bit back when I got them. Now what I want to do is, how am I going to do this? I want to this isn't the pan paint though. This is Dina Wakley paint on here. The other one we did earlier, that was the Pam Carricker paints. Hey, Sarah. I'm lost, but that's no big surprise. How am I going to do this? I can't even see it. All right, I'm trying to do my numbers down here. I don't know how this is going to come out. Can I even see it to try to trace it with the white pen? Now let's see if this white, what's this called? Uniball. If this will give me somewhere I can at least see a little bit better what I'm doing here. Oh, there's another one. Thank you, whoever that was. Are the black and white circles from the tissue or paper? No, the black and white circles, they're actually on printer paper that I printed. And then just punched them out. So they're copy paper. Pen keeps skipping on here. $21.8. That's my number as of today that I'm down. And I want to color that in with something. Is this going to work maybe? Oop, this might be a mess. Let's see. I guess I can put this back on there for now. Uh-oh, are Paula's doggies sick? Thanks, Sarah. Looks like some kind of a serpent instead of a 2. Some kind of a swan on crack or something. I don't know. But I know it's a 2. Patti, what are you calling numbers? It's a Molotow marker. Molotow paint marker, acrylic paint. And this one is the W, which I think means wide tip, which is not near the widest tip, but that's what it says. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. You just saw these. These are really great. I really like these markers. Actually, I'm about to use the big nib one now. The 15mm nibs, that's the ones that I use the black one to like edge pages and ATCs and stuff with one swipe of it. And let's see, it's my white ones. Oh! Thank you, whoever that was. It was one of you guys. This is the 15mm nib, the wide one. And that's what I do to when I make these marks that I like to make. I just press that nib down like the stamp right there. That's all that is. Get a little more white back in here and brighten them up a little bit. Thanks, Trina. Yeah, and sometimes I go back and put another little dollop on there if it's a little too transparent. Sometimes it doesn't lay down exactly the same amount of paint each time, and on darker colors sometimes it shows through, but it's pretty easy to line back up. Alright, and then oop, there's my roll of paper towels. Timber. You hiding them from yourself, Jean? Your stash? This is a black one, and this one's called Extra Fine, EF, for extra fine. You know, I don't know that this size is refillable. Let me see if it says on here. Refillable. Refillable, and you can exchange the tips. That's where a lot of my stuff is, Jean, in that same safe place. This writes pretty good over just about anything. All right, give it a little bit more pop. And once these white squares dry, rectangles, I'm going to hit those with this too. Hey, Sophia. Alrighty. Let me pop some little marks around these. I just do it kind of sloppy wonky. Not exact. I just slap and get it. Actually, I better put a couple little rings around these then, so they look kind of sketchy instead of mess up. Looks better if you purposely scribble them in than if you're trying to use your shaky hand. Can't get it in there. Yes, I need a date, don't I? So what was that? Was March 17th when I got weighed in, and this was my number. So I'm going to put over here 3, 17, 16. I'll have to remember what that means. Like, what the hell does that mean? Okay, now, oh, this is what I meant with the black one that I do. Thanks, Paula. The black, the big tip. Oops. And when the page moves, it slides off and you make a line down your page. We're going to call that texture. A little around the edge. Thanks, Rain. So see that fine edge I got around the page doing that? With the black marker. Probably not showing up as good there. Paula, are the dogs not doing well? I think I need some splottage. Thanks, Eileen and Jean and Sarah. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I put that black pen away and I was not done. I wanted to hit these. Since this is kind of the main deal here with these pointing down to the number. Oops. Good thing I'm not worried about being precise. Good thing I'm not worried about being precise. Now I'm going to make them all real scratchy, so it looks intentional. Yes, I think splottage is necessary. What color, perhaps? Maybe back pulling some of the pink in? Oh. You know, somebody was telling me their dog, one of my girls at work, that's who it was telling me that her dog's been itching like crazy. And the doctor told her that it's yeast that makes their feet get orangey looking and itchy and smell like popcorn. So she got this shampoo that was supposed to help with yeast. And now she said it started helping them almost immediately. Yeah, I'm trying to decide. Maybe I'll do metallics to kind of highlight these. How about that? Let's do a little gold and a little silver and a little copper. And mix it all up, kind of like those are. Alright, where's a little fan brush or something? Let me try this thing. This is kind of like, of course, I didn't get it for nearly as inexpensive as Jane, because I got the Liquitex Freestyle Splattage thing. So let's put a little bit of water on here. I got all three colors, silver, gold, and copper. Oh, you should see the pigments running amok in there. That's cool. Oh, I wanted to do white dots on my black and white circles. I'll have to let this dry now. Oop, big splot. That's going all over my computer and all over me and everybody else. Okay, there's some metallic splottage in there. There's my date. All right, there we go. That didn't really address the prompt that Paula put out there for us this week, but I documented my entry into into the journal. So anyway, thanks guys for joining me, and hopefully there's more to come in this, and I'm hoping for a new number the next time I do a page, because every time I do one I want to put my my lost number in there. So thanks for sticking with me. I'm going to hit this with the dryer a little bit. Go upstairs and take a break and maybe come back down and paint my pole again. Woo-hoo. Thanks so much for joining me, guys, spending some of your Sunday with me. And I won't be back for 2 weeks, though. Remember, I won't be here next Sunday or the 3rd. I'll be back on April the 10th. And actually, I might stream sometime during the week after I get back home from North Carolina. Just to do something. Good enough. All right, I'm going to, call it an afternoon, and I'll see you guys on the interwebs. Bye. Thanks, Jean. Happy Easter to everyone.